If your business is not showing up on Google, you may be missing this one thing.
A simple definition of schema would just be a piece of code that you put on your website.
It ties into what a user sees in the search results.
So let's say if you search for a MacBook M3 on Google, you'll see the listings with pricing. You see the listing with some reviews, like Amazon has 532 reviews. And you also see the price and the delivery information. All of this is coming from schema. You can also display other properties of the product like the color or the size.
That's because you have the product schema, for example, on the website, which is translating like that information and letting Google display that in the search result.
So if you want your product to actually show the stars and the reviews and if it's available in stock or not, you need to use schema for that.
Lawn balls, Port Melbourne, watch out, Mojo Dojo are coming.
Is this the bike from Ghost Rider?
I said I always get unisex sunglasses because my head's so small.
Welcome to the Port Melbourne Bowls Club. The little yellow ball, we call that the jack. Two sides of the bowl, just a big picture, small picture or sticker. Big picture on the outside, it'll swing towards the small picture. So you only just need to give it a slight roll out of their hands, it'll get down there. No need to push it through hard, you'll end up in the gutter.
So if someone's looking for a bakery nearby, you want to be the one showing up. The best thing to do would be to add a local schema.
A lot of tools exist that do product schemas, for example, automatically. So it'll translate that review data and display it, like add that code so that Google can display the search result.
I'll show you one tool where you can create one. It's called technicalseo.com tools/schema markup generator. So I've selected local business schema here. The only thing I need to do is I need to fill up the business name and I need to put in some other details like the image, the ID URL, the phone number, the price range, street, city, zip code, country. It automatically would calculate the latitude, longitude for you, the opening hours, department, and any social media profiles you want to mention here. So once you do all that, it'll create a code for you, which you can simply copy. Once you copy the code, you log into your website backend. For WordPress, you go to Appearance, click on Theme File Editor. Once you're in Theme File Editor, you select the theme your website is using. And under the list of files, you'll have header.php. Inside header.php, you just paste the code you just created. So I pasted the code here and then you save your file. And that's it. I would recommend having a developer paste this code in the header file of your website.
WordPress is one CMS that we commonly use for clients.
So if you want to do it yourself, I would recommend taking a backup and make sure that you know how to reinstate a backup. If you miss a line or if you miss even a sentence out of it, you might break the whole thing. You're less likely to break the site if you are pasting it correctly, which I think a developer would know how to do it.
Hey, team!
Are we team killers?
Team killers! We will beat you. We will smoke you. We will.
I don't know what Hayley thinks, but basically this game's ours. Team killers.
Team killers.
Yeah, it's game over. We're gonna kill it. It's game over.
Might be one on the other guts because Jamie threw it.
The good thing about schema is if you're one of the competitors in this list and you have a better price or you have a better offer or a better delivery, you're most likely to get the clicks. Google has done some proven studies on this that people do get a higher click rate if they have schema on their pages. And I can see that the page itself use a product snippet, which is a product schema, and it's using a breadcrumb schema and also using a review snippet schema. I'll advise you to only use the schema that Google recognizes. Don't just look into websites and create schemas because a lot of the schemas are outdated nowadays. There are other different schemas as well. For example, if you put a job listing out on your website, you can put in a job schema and then Google can show jobs to people if they search for a certain type of job, like that. You can also do a recipe schema. Let's say if you have a website where you post recipes, this is how the recipe page would look. And Google looks at this code, which is schema, and then creates a carousel or kind of a slider for people when they search for apple pie recipe. You're not eligible to be in the recipe slider if you don't have a schema. So you can also do a video schema in search results. All of the different kinds of videos you see in Google are coming through a form of schema. So Google actually recommends adding structural data, which is schema, to your page, and they've done this based on a lot of different case studies. One of the case studies from Rotten Tomatoes saying that their click-through rate went up by 25% after adding schema to 100,000 unique pages. Food Network says they converted 80% of their pages to enable search features and has seen a 35% increase in visits. And Nestle and other companies as well have seen a similar kind of a click-through rate increase for their pages after they added schema. Want to increase your click-through rate? Put a schema on your website.
So we're gonna do the back throw? Yeah. Let's go for it. That's too slow.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Champions of the green, the bowling green.
We are winning.
We win, team killers. I think it was like 4-2.
Big win for Team A.
We lost, which is unlike us. We don't normally lose, but you kind of let the other team win.
So you're a loser. Yep. I'm also a loser.
That's what you need to know.
From Port Melbourne Bowling Club, having a great time on the green, cooking the barbecue, getting it done, kicking balls. Baby! That's how we do, baby. Yeah.